fighter. Three, two, one, go!
Like
Sling! Three, two, one, go! game. Inkling win. Stop battle. Kosalina Azuma. Three, trainer. Stop battle! Inkling! Pokemon Trainer! Pokemon Trainer! Win! Stop battle! Carry! Pokemon Trainer!
Get out!
Inkling. Pokemon Trainer. Three, two, one, go!
All right, how's it going, chat? Sputnik GT checking in here on the mic. Sorry we took a little while to get up here, but we don't have that many casters here, and everybody who is here has been playing, you know? Because it has been a very, very fun bracket, you know? Kind of a small one, but a very, very stacked one, but, you know, we're already here in top 8. Right now we have Yash versus Ash, a.k.a. Shrudik. So, and actually we have this PT Yash really making some things happen, up 2-1 on Shrudik, and actually has a stock lead to play with here. Now let's see if Shrudik can seal the stock. The Booyah is very, very consistent for Shrudik. He almost never misses that. A lot of people say it's hard, but he makes it look like an easy peasy confirm. But Yash is still trying to push his advantage. No jump for Shrudik. He's got to come off the old-fashioned way. That's such a good option to get off the ledge for Inkling, but Yash is not having any of it, playing very, very patiently. Okay, great spot dodge. Gonna continue to press the advantage, going up the ladder. Squirtle is just so oppressive in that advantage state. Sometimes it's just so hard to get down. He has tech chases. He's got those up and downs. Really, really good juggling. But now you got to get off the ledge for Shrudik. Great forward air, though, is going to make that happen. And now Shrudik, wow, he actually gets caught on the jump. So Shrudik potentially on the last stock of his winner's bracket. You don't want to get sent to losers in a bracket like this. That is for sure. Yash trying to punch his ticket to winners finals, but it's far from over. You see Shrudik being very patient, content to rack up that ink damage. Gonna try and get as much damage on Yash as possible here. Let's try and make some things happen. He knows those percents for the Booyah. He knows those are his best opportunity, but a very aggressive F-tilt approach from Yash is going to find his way in and maybe set up a potential ledge trap situation. Still pressing this advantage state. The Squirtle speed is really coming through, but Shrudik finds the ink roller. Yash getting a little too aggressive on that grounded approach, and Shrudik recognizing that and taking it with that aggressive ink roller. But Yash, wow, great conversion into the up B. Oh, so dangerous when you're in that situation versus Ivysaur, but Shrudik actually reverses the potential ledge trap situation, but he's actually going to alleviate some pressure there. Maybe he threw the bomb the wrong way, but is instead just going to choose to refill the tank. And out a really bad spot. You cannot take another one of those up airs, that is for sure. How are you going to land, Shrudik? Yash covering the landing so well. No jump for Shrudik. Can you get back? No, you cannot. Yash is moving on to winners finals. Great down air on that ledge. Yash is going to face the winner of Twan versus Luis in winners finals. Great run for them. We've had a great bracket here today. And thanks y'all for tuning in. I know we got started a little bit late, but that doesn't mean the smashes of any lower quality. In fact, you know, people are here to play. We've had some folks making some really good runs here. It's been a great time. Hope y'all's Wednesday is going well. If you're going back to school, I hope that transition is going okay for you. You know, if you're flying somewhere, for those in college, if you're just, you know, going back to high school, middle school, wherever you're at, hope all that is okay. You know, a little bit of a smaller bracket, but really, really stacked. It's always stacked here in South Bay. All right, so we do have Twan versus Luis coming up next. Luis, of course, been doing things on that Rob. Took versus Reborn yesterday. Took Supernova doubles, in fact, with Kurama. Team NorCal making it happen. Big congrats to them. On the other hand, you got Twan on this Min. These two have played quite a bit, but, you know, Luis has kind of been making things happen in recent matches. So Twan's going to have their work cut out for him, but, you know, that's the way it is when you fight someone as good as Luis. At any point, he is just oppressive with any character that he plays. And it's always a really fun challenge trying to make something happen versus him. Chat, hope y'all's summer was okay. You know, it was a really cold summer here in NorCal. Actually, it was kind of a nice change of pace. I feel like we've had some really hot summers beforehand, but it was nice to have some 70-degree days in July. Kind of want more of that, but weather is a fickle thing, of course. And another fickle thing is going to be this Min matchup, because you know Min, very, very polarizing character. The disadvantage and the recovery is just not it. And folks like Luis are real good at taking advantage of that weakness. So let's see if Twan even goes with the Min. You know, I imagine we'll see it, but you know, the PT is there. Twan definitely one of those players who can pull out any old thing. You know, we've seen Rob, we've seen Meta Knight. There's a Bayonetta in there somewhere. Like, there's all sorts of characters in the Twan list of pockets. So let's see where we go. I would imagine we're getting Min, but hard to know for sure. Kicking it off with some good music here. The music selection is, of course, critical. Chat, if y'all have Small Battlefield, what's your go-to song choice? That's my question. Small Battlefield, you got the infinite choice. You get to choose from any of the 1,100 songs. What is your choice? Any case, all right, so we are getting the Rob versus the Min here to kick it off. We're on Small Battlefield to start. And, you know, it's going to be Twan. Name of the game here for Twan is going to be keeping Luis boxed into that corner. That is easier said than done, because if you've never seen Luis's disadvantage before, it is a thing of beauty. He is so good at getting out of sticky situations. Really, really hard to actually land that final hit on. You'll see a lot of players get Luis up to high damage pretty easily, in fact, and then he'll be at 150, and he'll just stay at 150, and he just is not getting hit by that final blow that players need. It's almost like a buff for him because he's got all that rage at that point, of course, but Min, a character perfectly capable of doing some big damage, really making some things happen. You see Twan being aggressive here on the edge guard, trying to make things happen, but Luis, oh wow, looking for the drag downs, but the up tilt isn't going to fully connect, and it doesn't even matter because he still continues the advantage state, but an aggressive down smash is going to get punished. Twan, you know, went for that back throw, but again, Luis just using all of his advantage options well. And the gyro clanking with the arms is so unfortunate. That actually saved Luis. He knows his character so well, and the regrab into the edge guard. Luis sealing that stock with some pretty fancy stuff, if you say so myself. And now, this is the name of the game. You cannot let Luis get too much more extra credit. Game 1 in a best of 5 versus Luis is absolutely critical. You do not want to lose game 1 because it just gets exponentially harder if you do not have that lead to play with, and Luis just gets better and better at downloading you if you let the set go too long. So it's in Twan's best interest here to seal this stock and seal this game, not let Luis get too much extra credit. But again, at 160, how do you land this killing blow now? Min, lots of ways to do it, but you gotta actually land that, and Luis finds the way in, looking for those spot dodges. Twan, though, alleviates a little bit of pressure. Oh, looking for the grab, but not gonna get it, and now Luis is putting on the pressure, reads the roll in. Oh, man, it's so scary, and Twan, he got the parry, but goes for the nair instead, and Luis is at 180. How are you gonna seal this stock, Twan? You cannot let Luis get too much more extra credit. just trying anything but the gyro, saving Luis from the meatball. Finally sneaks it in without too much extra credit gone. Twan now potentially in position to bring it back, because you never know with Min Min. This character can make things happen, but this is so dangerous. But Twan finds a way back. Very good recovery and is potentially going to reverse the situation. Has Luis in the corner. Oh man, but that there is such a dangerous tool at any stage. Just such a good combo tool. Very aggressive arm there from Twan. All right, that's even the score here. Can you keep Luis at the ledge? Okay, great. Up smash there. Wow, Luis misses the tech, but unfortunately doesn't. A little too far away to take advantage. Oh, the ledge jump into the up air, but good DI from Twan is going to prevent the stock from being taken. Again, Twan. Oh no, the reversal on the landing there. You don't see that too often with that kill, but it is Luis in the lead. And again, if you're Twan, you cannot let this get out of hand. Don't let Luis get the extra credit. Don't let him land anything crazy with this Rob. You know, we don't see too much of the crazy Rob stuff from Luis, but it's there. He's capable of it. Still living again at 170. It's just so hard to seal that final stock on this Rob. But as I say that, Twan is going to even the score. Bad spot potentially. Twan saving their jump though. Very, very good at recovering, as you have to be with this character. Just so abusable if you lose your jump at any point. Twan not falling for that. Great weight on the air dodge, actually. I love that choice from Twan to keep the advantage state going, but as I say that, Luis reverses it. Very scary situation, and that's gonna do it. Gets clipped by the back air. All it takes is the sour spot. That's such a horrible angle to be sent at if you're Min Min. Just having to use your jump in that spot if you're Min Min and not in a position to swing back is just the worst feeling. Min Min hair beating Rob there is not something I thought I'd see. You know what? That's what happens when broken meets broken. That's all I'm gonna say. These are two top tiers for a reason. So game 2, and let's see what this looks like. We're back on small battlefield, and as I said, like Luis's adaptation is second to none in region. So we got to see what Twan can do to kind of mix things up, because you cannot rely on the same strategies a long time for Luis. But as I say, that's 71 right out of the gate. Luis in a bad spot here at the ledge. Twan continuing the ledge trap. 112 now on Luis. And can you seal the stock? Still going. Great rams from Twan. And actually ran out of gas. What a stock from Twan to kick it off. Has a lead to play with here in game 2. Really, really good stuff. And now you want to get as much extra credit as possible. You want to build up this lead. But the conversion out of the laser into the side B. Luis evens the score. Such a creative way of doing that. Man, you need to make the most out of your advantage states when you're playing against Luis and when you're playing against Rob as well, because, we all say it, Rob is big, the disadvantage is abusable, but, the advantage state from Rob in turn is just wild. This character, it's a good thing this character's big, let's put it that way, because who knows where this character would be on the tier list if they were Pikachu size. Even Stevens right now. You see Luis using this gyro to try and keep some of the arms at bay, because they do collide in a way that is not advantageous to Twan. It actually takes away a lot of that pressure. But Twan pushing the issue once again. Luis forced to go high. Can Twan get the kill off of this? Yes. Finds the up smash. Only so many things you can do in a situation as Rob. Luis got the mix, but Twan's got that up smash. Now how do you get off the ledge? Oh, wow, waited it out. So good from Luis. That covered roll in, and that covered a neutral get up into a swing like that, because Twan just wanted to get out of that ledge situation. So waiting in a spot like that covers a lot of aggressive options to try and retake center stage is so good. Going to be Twan now trying to put Luis in the corner, but you see Luis going high. Does not want to get stuck at that ledge again, because that was basically the first stock before Luis was just trapped at the ledge for the whole time. Actually ended up running out of gas. Twan now pushing the advantage again, and Luis, as I say that, Twan is doing a great job of pinning Luis off stage here. Oh, but has to alleviate a little bit of pressure to try and cover that high recovery, and Luis finds a way back and eats the gyro to the face. That is not what you want, but Luis cannot convert potentially. Oh, so scary, but Twan cannot find the back throw. You know that's what he wanted. Another gyro finds its way in, and how do you get off the ledge here if you're Twan? You have to concede that gyro hit. And you, oh no, so much damage on Twan. Has to find a way back, and Luis is going to seal it with the side B. And even with the perfect first stock, Luis finds a way. And Twan is in a 2-0 hole, and this is just not where you want to be versus Luis. So hard. But you can never count out Twan. You can never count out Min Min. Twan is patient. Twan knows when to force the issue if he has to. But overall, very patient Min Min. So and you never know if you're slowing it down and you're getting those reads right. Like, hey, the sky's the limit with this character. I don't care who you're playing against. It is 2-0 Luis right now. Oh, Luis cannot quite find the conversion, but the parry onto the arm. Even in spite of that, Twan is continuing to push this advantage state. I think Luis will actually take that. Found the roll in, and Twan did get some damage off of it, but you just don't want to get stuck at the ledge. You'll take the damage if it means getting off the ledge versus Min Min. The gyro sneaks in once again. Oh, can't quite find the conversion, Luis. Not quite finding that final up smash, but oh man, even so, the edge guarding from Luis is so good. That's in spite of Twan being super good at recovering. Don't get me wrong, it is very hard to pin down this Min Min. And Luis, even in spite of that, just making things happen. Now, don't let Luis get too much extra credit. Twan knows that. Oh, the spot dodge, though. Waited for it. Wow, just pulls it on the side B and finds the forward air, and that's going to do it. What an edge guard from Luis. He is in complete control here in Game 3. What can Twan do to try and bring it back? We've seen Twan with some excellent stock so far, but they're going to have to pull something huge out of the hat if they want to continue. And it might not be happening because Luis has Twan in the corner once again and is covering every option. Smothering ledge play from Luis. Twan finally finds an arm to alleviate some pressure, but even so, it might be too little too late. Luis is fighting so many ways in. This is what happens. Luis just runs away with leads. The up tilt is finally going to take Luis's first stock, but unless Twan pulls something crazy out right now, you just get the feeling that it's going to be Luis in winners finals once again. And there it is. Really well played to Twan, but it will be Luis taking a commanding 3-0. He is moving on to winners finals to play Yash. So we'll get that set later on. That was a hot set, folks. This entire top 8's got hot sets. Honestly, they were hot sets all the way back in top 16, even in losers. It was just one of those brackets. Yeah, so on stream now we got Ayden versus Ash, aka Shrudik. Ayden lost to Twan a little bit earlier, but stormed back through losers, took down me, took down Skylock, and is now in, I believe this is losers quarters. So, you know, let's see how this goes. Ayden, of course, was the #1 seed in the Arcadian. Didn't quite make that happen, but still, is not Arcadian eligible anymore because they were ranked on the most recent NorCal PR, and that's, you know, the most recent NorCal PR was pretty crazy. So if you were anywhere near that list, you were in good company. So, and looking at this record, their most recent set actually ended in Ayden winning. So let's see how this one goes. See Shrudek setting things up. He's got the blocks. I always love seeing folks with those boxes because they can do crazy, crazy stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like myself, for a lot of people, like, equating those buttons into smash movement is a little bit weird. But mad props to those who can make it work because y'all are capable of some crazy stuff. So you've got Shrudek on stage here. Not quite sure where Ayden is. If you haven't seen these two play before, chat, if anyone is just tuning into a NorCal tournament for the first time, Shrudek, you'll see some Terry, but the Inkling is the main attraction. You know, not too many high-level Inkling players anymore, but Shrudek definitely showing what this character is still capable of. Very, very clinical player. And on the other hand, you got Ayden, who is repping Peach. We got some good Peaches here at NorCal, but these days, you know, I think Ayden is probably the cream of the crop. Really, really solid player. Just does crazy stuff with this character. Has the movement down. Like, just kind of smothers you on the ledge. Really, really good stuff. And we're about to see some really, really good stuff in best of 5 territory as well. So this is going to be a banger of a set for sure. Definitely a toss-up. As soon as Ayden goes to the stage. Let's see what's happening elsewhere in bracket. Gonna check that real fast. Alright, so looks like Napster actually beat Nessboy in losers 8s on the other side in a 3-2 set. So Napster is gonna play Twan. I hope we get that on stream because that when those two play, it's usually pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, you would think like Bidmin Rosa is not good at all for Rosa, but Napster could make some things happen in that matchup. All right, Ayden is here. Ayden has arrived. So let's see how this one goes. It will be interesting to see which character Shrudek goes first. You know, again, the Inkling is what they are known for, but the Terry is very legit. Like, this Terry can definitely make some things happen. I have to say, I'm not actually sure which one is a better matchup. So, about to get an education here. And it really is a treat just to see an Inkling of this caliber on stream, because simply put, there are not too many Inklings still out there. Like, his character has been kind of slowly pushed out of the meta. It's not, you know, a lot of people think they don't have the cheese, like the lack of a big kill move. If you can't kill in this meta reliably, like, that's generally a pretty big problem. And Inkling definitely has some issues with that. Like, you got to find those booyahs, and yeah, Shrudek's really, really consistent with it, but still, you got to have the percents right. If you don't have the percents right, you're looking at things like going for the aggressive flat roller or just edge guarding with back air, which is a good move, but it is simply not that strong. So, expect a banger of a set here, folks. Small battlefield to kick us off.
Stop battle.
Where are we going first? We are going Terry first. So, instead of the Inkling, we're going to go with the fighting game character. You know, I feel like Terry faring a lot better in the meta these days with that X Factor. And having that kill power is so, so important. And having kill power like Terry is a luxury that a lot of characters don't have access to. But let's see how this one goes. You see Ayden moving and grooving. It is very, very hard to mount an offensive neutral versus Ayden because their movement is so good and they're very, very patient. They make you come to them, and you better be willing to outplay. Right now, an unanswered 106, but you got to be able to take those stocks versus Terry because you could be eating some big moves to the face. Oh no, misses the up smash. That's very, very unfortunate. this is scary for Ayden. Like, you get him up to 106, and then all of a sudden it's almost even, and that go meter is on deck. We all know what Terry can do. There's the power geyser. And it will be Shrudek taking a stock lead to kick things off here in this set. But no jump for Shrudek, and that is going to get punished. Ayden, great edge guard there. It's going to be Shrudek trying to mount a little bit of a ledge trap, but Ayden reverses the situation. Getting off the ledge versus Ayden. Very, very tall task. And it's just so hard. I can see neutral in this matchup actually being pretty hard for Terry, because you kind of have to come to Peach, right? Like, Terry not great at forcing characters to come to him, and Ayden has no reason to approach you at all. He can just try and box you out, but once you have that go meter, things change. You got that X factor, and again, that's such a big deal here. Oh, just going straight in for the edge guard. A second forward air off stage is going to take Shrudek's second stock, and using this Mr. Saturn to try and make some things happen. Very scary situation here for Shrudek, pinned on the ledge. How do you get off as Terry? That is going to be the question. But a nice forward air. Okay, up B is going to do it. Okay, so Shrudek, you know, it's not over till it's over with Terry. Like, that percent, if you get to 100, crazy things can happen. And there it is, but it doesn't even matter. Ayden isn't even going to let Shrudek play around with that go meter, and he is going to take game one. And let's see if Shrudek sticks with that, or if we're going to see the Inkling. We're running it back on small. No, we're sticking with the Terry. All right, so Shrudek clearly thinking that this is the right choice. See where the adaptation is. It just looked so brutal off stage. Like, every time Shrudek had to go deep off stage, Ayden was there to punish it, get that edge guard. It was just 3 stocks, 3 forward airs, you know? And that is a lot of damage. Gets the regrab, but can't quite get anything out of it. 91% already on Shrudek. You need to be able to make something happen with this go meter, but can you make it back to the ledge? Okay, couldn't quite find the golf club. Shrudek moving and grooving. We know what he's looking for. Rolling in aggressively, trying to make something happen. Oh, no jump. This is bad. Oh, wow, it clanks with the lightning tackle. And going up the ladder. Good stuff there from Shrudek is going to even the score. And you got to really make those openings count if you're Terry. You can do so much damage, but you actually have to make it happen. Great tech chase on that platform. Ayden has no air dodge. Oh no, but you never want to eat it down tilt from Peach. That's going to be big damage put into a tech chase situation, but good get up attack. Terry is pushing the advantage, but Ayden sneaks in. Takes a crown, and again, the edge guarding has been so good from Shrudek, from Ayden, excuse me, but Shrudek is going to find a way back. Oh, misses the power geyser, but could we find another one? Just gonna go for the side B instead. So scary getting down tilted by Terry at this percent, but Ayden actually seals the stock with that back air. You really needed that. You needed to get that go meter out of there, but the up smash is still strong, and Shrudek evens the score. Oh, great regrab. These tech chases from Shrudek are immaculate, but it's not actually that much damage, as impressive as they are technically. Oh no, no jump, no jump, no jump. Oh, what an uppie though from Shrudek, calling out that forward air. Ayden not finishing his food, and you don't want to let Terry get away with situations like that. And this is a very scary situation for Ayden. Oh, great get-up attack, though. Times it well. And, ooh, that 94. And we know that they're paying attention to the percents. Oh, very aggressive crack shoot, though. And no jump for Shrudek. Went for the jump to try and get around that turnip, but just did not happen. Let's see if Shrudik sticks with the Terry or if the Inkling is on deck. They're going back to small.
Start battle. Terry.
Sticking with the Terry. All right. Clearly, Shrudik believing that this is not the matchup for Inkling. You know, I'm sure he knows more about it than I do, so I'll defer. But man, it does. The off-stage game for Terry in this matchup looks really hard. Oh, but man, the ledge trapping from Terry. It's so scary when a Terry is using air and down air at the ledge like that, because he puts so much pressure on you. You get hit by any of it, you can get comboed, or you can just straight up die. That spot, though, I feel like Shrudik's being forced to use jumps in a place that's really disadvantageous. Ayden just doing a really good job of locking down those recovery routes where he doesn't have to use jump. You see Shrudik in the player cam not particularly happy with that. Forward throw. Can Ayden get off the ledge? Beach does have multiple options with the turnip in hand, but just the power dunk, the raw power dunk is going to take it. That does cover so much space. Ayden trying to alleviate some pressure with the up smash. Yeah, they're swigging, aren't they? Shrudik does have that go meter. Gonna get pushed off stage though. Oh, goes high. A nice recovery mix up, but the pan is not going to do it. Shrudik has this go meter still. No jump though. Oh, but eats right through the turnip. Good stuff, but the conversion on that ledge trap from Ayden. Really good stuff with that turnip conversion. And now it's still pretty even, actually. Shrudik did not get too much extra credit there. It was just a disadvantage for most of that stock after Ayden lost his stock. Great aggressive crack shoot, but it worked out. Right now, they're being so careful. They have to put so much respect on each other, but that back air is going to win out. And now, very scary situation, but I like the way Shrudik's been mixing up his jumps. It's been a lot harder for Ayden to catch that when he's going low. Very scary situation. Just pulls the trigger on the Buster Wolf, but not going to seal the stock just yet. Oh no, the dash attack is going to get reversal, and Ayden has Shrudik on his tournament stock. But it's not over till it's over, especially not with Terry. And jab, jab, up B. That is what Shrudik needed. They are not going to go down without a fight here. You don't want to let Shrudik hang around. You don't want to let Terry hang around. Oh, very scary situation, but just pulls the rip on the down air, on the down tilt, excuse me. And Ayden making things happen in advantage here. Okay, down air from Ayden. Very, very even, but go meter is on deck. But how do you get off the ledge here if you're Shrudik? So scary to be a disadvantage. Aggressive up smash, but it's not going to work out. Oh boy, very, very scary. You're above beach. That's not a good spot to be. Can Shrudik find a way off? Can't quite find the power geyser. So close, but the jab, jab, power dunk still not quite going to do it, not even with rage. Very scary situation for Ayden, though. He just rolls a rip on the power geyser, but a reversal. Couldn't quite time it. Has to jump, but makes it back to the ledge. Can you find your way out of this disadvantage, Shrudik? Very aggressive power dunk, but it's not going to get punished. Still alive at 169. Can you make it back? No, he misses the tech. Ayden takes it 3-0. What an insane end to that set. Shrudik was putting on so much pressure, but in the end of the day, it is going to be Ayden weathering the storm. Crazy, crazy stuff. So, all right, we're going to take a little bit of a break here, chat. But don't go anywhere because we got Louis Money versus Yash coming up next in Winners Finals. And that's going to be a hot set. So don't go anywhere. We're going to do a little bit of an ad break here. All right, folks, welcome back to Guildhouse Weekly. And we're going to get right into it here with winners finals. It's going to be Yash versus Luis. These two have not played too much, actually. I'm only seeing one set here, and it was a 2-1 victory for Luis. And you know what? Luis just locked in the Inkling. And this is a new one for me. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if this is like a For Shrudik revenge type thing. But regardless, we got the Luis Inkling, which I was not expecting to see at all. And let's see what Yash can do with it. Right now, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what Luis can do on this Inkling. He has a lot of characters, but, you know, there's usually you'll see the same kind of 5 or 6 usually, and Inkling is not on that list. Oh my god, the footstool is insane. The footstool is insane. Luis gritting about that one, and for good reason, because who does that? Oh, the parries though. Okay, great tech chase into that down smash, and now can you seal the stock out the ledge with this Ivysaur? But no, Luis is going to find a way off. Thing is, Luis just knows so much about so many characters. It's not even just raw fundies. Like, he knows what Inkling does, right? Like, there's so much information in this man's brain. Yeah, Shrudik just, or Jesus, Shrudik. It's Luis. The Inkling is breaking my brain here a little bit. That's so mean. That's so mean. He's edge guarding him with the uppy. Oh my God, the Luis Inkling is real. As if he needed another pocket character that he could beat us all with. Continuing to put on the pressure, just so dominant. That raw back air is going to put Yash on the board, but man, like the Luis Inkling, I was not mentally ready for this. I don't know if Yash was mentally ready for this. Okay, Yash slowing the game down. That's kind of what you got to do in this situation, right? Like, take things slow. You know, normally we talk about how Inkling can't KO easily, but with the way Luis has been edge guarding, I don't know if that's the case. But can you seal the stock here? No. Great timing mix-up on that uppy, going really low. Okay, down throw into uppy, not quite going to do it just yet for Ivysaur, but much better so far on the stock from Yash. Doesn't actually get the booyah. So, you know, Yash sticking around here, but oh no. There was some unfortunate offstage shenanigans there at game one, you know, but they're having a good time, you know. So the Luis Inkling takes game one, and who knows what we're going game two. Could stay with the Inkling, could go something entirely different, like... No, we're sticking with the Inkling, okay. It was a for Shrudik moment, to be sure. So, the Luis Inkling, like, you know, all of Luis's characters are legit, but this is some crazy stuff. You do not see Inklings go deep like this to edgeguard too often. Like, you know, just to compare directly, because we've seen a lot of Shrudik. Shrudik is a ledge trapper through and through. Like, he'll edgeguard occasionally, but for the most part, he's trying to pin you at the ledge and keep you there. Wow, okay, lock into the up smash. Luis has just been so much more aggressive, but has taken a lot of damage here to kick it off on Hollow. Has no jump here either. Yash is potentially going to get something going here, but wow, another down smash as well. Yash is really locking in here game two, really trying to figure something out. Luis has not even touched him yet. Great stuff from Yash. What a roll in, and the back throw, a 0 to death to kick off game two. Perfect stock coming in, continuing to press the advantage. This Squirtle is going for it. Oh no, but that's so unfortunate. Oh my God. How does Luis keep finding these stocks? That's the 4th time. All 4 of these stocks have been insane offstage situations. But Yash has been putting on so much pressure into Luis. He's done so much damage. This Squirtle is cooking. Very scary character, this water type. Man, if Yash just makes it look so smothering. These normals are so fast, but you got to be careful going for aggressive up smashes like that. Luis is going to take that damage, but how do you get the kill here if you're Luis? It's always the question with Inkling, and we've seen 4 crazy edge guards already, but I don't know how often you can do that. Wow, the mix-up off of the Vine Whip into the up air. Really good stuff. Yash maybe in position to make something happen here in game 2. Let's see. You got Luis on this center platform. Yash playing it patiently. You don't want to let Luis back into this. You don't want to set yourself up to maybe get put by another crazy offstage situation. Uh-oh. Booyah? No, great switch there as well. Nice air dodge as well. Great landing, but Luis is going to continue to juggle. But is holding onto the stock, but as I say that, a meaty forward air is going to even the score. But Luis still has this sizable damage that he's got to deal with. Okay, nice get up attack. Goes straight through the splat bomb. See Luis just trying to tack on some damage here. But Yash still has a lead. Oh, went for the tech chase. Whoa! Whoa, he read the switch! Who does that? Luis going for broke here. And going up, he read the switch again! But is not quite going to seal it. Can Luis finish his food, or will Yash take game 2 instead? Going super deep. And he's not going to make it back. Oh my god, what a crazy end to game 2. Luis got the download and then some. I have never seen reads like that with Inkling before. Who does that? Yeah, that was getting top playered. Like you wanna evidence of how good Luis is. Like, there it is, man. But Yash, actually, you know, there were some moments, but oh wow, okay, very scary spot here. Oh no, can't quite find the spike. Converts into that forward air. Very explosive start from Yash. And again, as I was gonna say, Yash actually had some great moments in game 2. So showing that he can hang with it. Just kind of has to clean up some of these offstage situations a little bit. So let's see. Got Luis on the quarter. Oh wow, gets hit by the splat roller. Luis going for something huge there, but Yash not actually matching out of it that quickly. Great landing there with the nair. Can't quite find the booyah. Hey, Yash has got to be careful switching like that. He keeps doing that. And you know, Luis got that read in game 2, so you can't be changing there too often. Great call out with that splat bomb. So Luis evens the score, but has significant damage on him. But you know, we forget how quickly Inkling can rack up the damage, and with the ink, this character can do some pretty crazy calculations in terms of tacking on damage. Like, you don't want to get inked up too much. Speaking of getting inked up, this is not a good spot if you're Yash, because look at the damage Yash is going to take here. 84, yeah. Okay, potentially bad spot. Oh wow, the parry into the roll away. Such good stuff from Luis. Yash just getting pinned at the ledge here. Going high again. No more ledge shenanigans, please, Yash. Luis. Oh wow, just went for the raw down air. Not even gonna try for the 2-frame, just kind of went for it. And you know, we take that. The booyah. Not quite gonna do it though. Good DI from Yash. Percent was just not quite right. Oh no. Oh wow, but Luis isn't going to get a huge punish out of it. Just has to go for the sour forward air. So a little bit unfortunate there for Luis. Yash gets a new lease on life here at his second stock. Now the Charizard, what can you do with this? Great conversion, dare to fair. Wow, very aggressive F smash there. Yeah, going. Very aggressive flare blitz there. So that's gonna get punished, but Luis has quite a bit of damage on in this third stock, but as we've seen, he is capable of bringing these back with the top player shenanigans. Let's see if Yash can finish this and take a game. Very, very scary, but that will do it. So Yash does take a game off the Inkling, and I think Luis is probably done with the Inkling, if I had to guess. We'll see, though. We'll see what Luis chooses to go. Yash has got to lock in. The PT is looking really, really spicy, though. This is like game 1 and 2. There were just some crazy offstage shenanigans, and once Yash kind of mitigated those, the result was a lot better. So Luis actually sticking with the Inkling here.
2, 1, go!
All right, we're on small battlefield. Okay, great little conversion with those up airs. So 57 immediately onto Luis, but gonna get a reversal situation here potentially. You see Yash really respecting this Ink Blaster, taking the opportunity to use the oh, hang on, the lock. Forward smash is actually gonna take it. Okay, so Yash has a stock lead to play with here once again. Man, the full up air not connecting there for Luis, and it's actually going to lead into a punish for Yash. And another. Man, Yash's Squirtle is so impressive. Like, you really can see what this character can do in the hands of Yash. Like, just very, very oppressive advantage state. Very oppressive neutral, even. Like, just has so many good tools both on the ground and in the air to create pressure. This Ivysaur as well, making things happen. Wow, what a conversion! Nair, up B. Yash looking really good here in game 4. And saying, no, get off this Inkling, Luis. Put some respect on my name. But not out of the woods yet. You gotta finish your food if you're Yash, because Luis is capable of adapting, putting together some crazy stocks. You don't want to let Luis back into this. You want this to go to game 5. And you want it to go to game 5 now. But good damage here. Well, as I say that, though, you know, the trades do somewhat benefit Yash here, but you also don't want to let Luis potentially steal an early stock. Ooh, looking for that up B once again. But Luis is going to get some back airs. Oh, wow, just the raw down smash from Luis calls out the jump, actually. So, Yash still not out of the woods yet. Luis is looking to punch his ticket into grand finals, the winner's side with Inkling, but got to get through Yash to do it first. And Yash still has this lead, and you see how careful Luis is being. Oh, wow, sneaks in with the F-tilt, and that hit! The down smash just finds Luis, and we're going to game 5, and I would be very surprised if the Inkling comes out in game 5, but, you know, you never know with Luis. You're never quite sure. Looks like we're going to, let's see where that was. Okay, yeah, no, we're going on the Rob, so Yash is going to have to lock in for the Rob. The Rob is a whole different beast. The Luis Rob is very, very legit.
3, 2, 1, go!
Small battlefield once again. And let's see what Yash can do. The advantage state is going to be key here, and Yash's advantage state has been impressive all set. Wow, just waited out for the get-up attack, and he'll take that damage. Okay. Man, it is really, the Squirtle is going to be make or break here, because Yash, when he's been on, this Squirtle has been doing so much work. Very scary situation here for Luis, actually going so deep is Yash, but can't quite find the Nair. That could have potentially led into something huge. It's so scary when you're getting dared by Rob at the corner like that, though. And he waited for the switch. He waited for the switch. Luis knew it was coming, and finds that gyro confirmed. And now, if you're Yash, you cannot let Luis get any extra credit. This is game 5, Luis. He's locked in. He's got that adaptation. Can you find the down air? Not quite. And it's so important that you don't let Luis get anything big going here in stock 2. You need to keep this close. And you see Yash being very, very patient. Great catch onto that gyro. Where is Luis going? And it's just so hard to catch the timing of that with Rob's up B, because he has so many mix-ups. Like, It's just Yash might have to do this the old-fashioned way, because I don't know if we're finding too many of those downers. Raw back throw to get Luis off stage. He's going high. Oh no, gets clipped by the Nair, and all it takes is one. All it takes is one. Crazy reversal already. Oh wow, he just eats through the back air. An aggressive flare blitz is actually going to give Yash his first stock. Oh no, still alive, barely. Very, very scary for Yash though. How do you get off the ledge? So scary to have, no, yeah, you can't regrab like that, but not gonna quite lose it. Oh, just the laser is going to take it. Yash is on their final stock of winner's side. They have to put together something crazy to bring this back, but this Pokemon trainer is capable. As we've seen many times today, Yash's advantage state has been so good. So all it might take is one, but all it takes is one for Luis as well. Going up the ladder, covering so much. Yash has to be so careful. It's just so hard to get something going here. But, okay, 63 on this Rob. Can the Squirtle pull something out of the hat? We've seen this Squirtle do some insane stuff. Gets the tech chase down smash. Trying so hard to find it. The Flare Blitz isn't quite going to connect. Yash needs this stock. The second Flare Blitz, it's so aggressive. But he's not getting punished for it. That was very aggressive from Yash. Knows that this stock is needed, but it will be Luis moving on to Grand Finals. But great stuff to Yash, man. Taking Luis to Game 5. I don't care what character Luis is playing. That is very, very impressive. But, you know, it will be Luis in Grand Finals once again. And winner's side of Grand Finals is a place that Luis is very, very comfortable. He's been there many a time here in this venue. This is his house. It's real hard to beat him there. Let's see what bracket's looking like here. All right, so we got Twan versus Ayden coming up next. That is losers semis. Twan took it 3-0 over Napster. And we saw Ayden take it 3-0 over Ash, a.k.a. Shrudik, in the other side of losers quarters. So, going to be a hot set here. Twan did beat Ayden earlier in bracket, though. It was a close set, but, you know, this is definitely going to be very, very interesting to see the adaptations that Ayden can make. You know, we can see the set score before today. Ayden had a little bit of a win streak going on Twan. So, we'll see how this goes. Not quite sure where Ayden is at the moment. So, yeah. So, the winner of this will fight Yash in losers finals. And then, you know Yash is going to want that run back on Luis. You know that one of either Twan or Ayden wants that shot at Luis again. Twan also wants to run back, you know, like, we'll see. Oh, okay, so we're not going to PS2. They're actually doing the RPS. I haven't seen that on stream all day. Let's see where they're going. If they do the RPS and still end up on PS2 or small, I will be upset. Give me something interesting. I haven't seen a game on Battlefield. Nope, they went to small. They're still going to small. Small Battlefield is inevitable, man. Like, it's better than PS2. I'm glad we're kind of switched over to small Battlefield instead of PS2, but I don't know, man. Like, give me Battlefield or Town and City. Or FD even. Let's see, here we go. Mid versus Peach on small Battlefield. Let's see if Twan can take their second set over Ayden today, or if Ayden can return the favor here in this best of 5. Going all the way up the ladder. All the way up the ladder. The Nair is so much damage. does not seem like a good matchup for Min-Min, I have to say. I could definitely see this being really, really annoying for so many reasons. But you're still Min-Min, right? You still got that advantage state. You still got those arms available to you, and Peach has to find a way in eventually. So, great DI. Rub Ayden. Twan putting on a lot of pressure. Ayden trying to make something happen in this ledge trap, but Twan weasels their way out of it. Great nair from Ayden. Oh wow, the arm comes through though to give some protection, and Twan potentially trying to steal the stock here, but Ayden goes very, very high, and it doesn't even matter. Waits out the air dodge, finds the up smash. Twan has first blood here in losers semis. Potentially hunting for more. We all know what that back throw means. It's so, so scary. Oh no, the laser is so scary. Twan has Ayden so far off stage, but Ayden finds a way back, but the ledge trap is continuing. So much pressure being put on here. But Ayden reverses the situation, trying to make something happen, but as I say that, oh wow, somehow nobody has gotten hit by the meatball yet. Great parry from Ayden, and that's going to lead into the stock. You got to know how to parry those arms. Such a good tool for Peach here. Such a good tool for any character that's playing against Min-Min, really, but as I say that, the laser beam on that edge guard from downtown. Twan has a full stock lead to play with, and now afford to slow the game way down. Yeah, no reason to do anything fancy here if you're Twan. Just keep packing on damage. Don't let Ayden get anything huge started, because we know that Ayden is capable of that, and the laser is going to take it. Great stuff to Twan there in game one. Just locked it down. Looking very comfortable here. But this is best of 5 territory. These folks are constantly adapting. They are here to play. So we'll see. Where are we going? That's always the question here. Oh, we're actually going to Town and City. Well, ask and you shall receive, I guess. Very happy to see something old and new. We're going to get the Min-Min versus Peach again, of course, but Town and City does change the calculus here for both these characters. Twan. All right, game 2. Coming up next, can Ayden even the score, or can Twan continue to push this advantage here in best of 5 territory? Well, it's so 50% already. Ayden is just that guy, but as you say that, 56. Oh wow, going deep, Twan, uh-oh. Very, very scary situation, but just swinging to get out of there. It's such a, you know, it's real hard to edgeguard Twan. It's real hard to edgeguard Twan. What a recovery, weaseling his way around this turnip. Now, very scary situation. That platform could not help Ayden at all, but forward air gets out of the ledge. It's a trap situation. Twan trying to steal the stock, but it's going to be reversaled. With rage, that forward air is very strong, and the back air on that roll get up. So, Ayden has the lead to play with, and let's see what he can do with it. Man, putting on so much pressure at the ledger is so scary here with that platform extension. Twan just resets. You're down a bit, but you don't have to force the issue here if you're Min-Min. Twan just trying to find that kill, but Ayden sneaks in. Ayden is forced to go high again, and that's really scary for Peach. You don't have a huge amount of good landing options. Town and City moment as Ayden is going to live that up throw. And This is very scary. Can you make it back from this? Oh my god, the parasol hit the ram, but it's not going to matter in the end of the day, as Twan evens the score, but is down quite a bit on percent. So let's see what you can do. Min Min is, of course, a character that can make things happen at any percent. You can just tack on percent so quickly. Twan at huge damage, 168. Can Ayden find the stock? This can be Peach's issue sometimes, of course. Actually sealing that final stock can be pretty hard. Alright, or you can just land a raw nair from center stage, and that'll work too. So, Ayden has a lead to play with, and taking Twan coast to coast, potentially. The tech, though, is going to save Twan's life for the time being. Can Twan seal it? No, Ayden sneaks up and over with that back air and finds that forward air at the ledge as well. Very scary situation for Twan. That was a crazy ledge trap attempt, but Ayden couldn't quite find it. Oh no, though, you can't try and trade with those arms. That is not how that works. Okay, but Ayden saving the jump, sneaking in. Good stuff. Moving and grooving, Ayden is, and finds the forward air. It's so scary when Ayden's skipping and hopping in that position, because he has access to so many different angles of attack and moves. So, score even, 1-1. No one said it's going to be easy for either of these players.
Stop battle, Min Min.
So let's see. Let's see what Game 3 looks like.
3, 2, 1, go!
On Hollow Bastion. Twan clearly likes this stage. We've seen a lot of Hollow today, actually. Oh wow, great pivot grab from Twan. Very scary situation missing that tech, but, you know, survives, and not too much percent on either of them. Great jump in there from Ayden. Ayden just has such good movement, so many different ways he can attack, but an aggressive down air from Twan is going to lead to a landing, and a ledge trap situation is set up now. And can Twan keep Ayden here? That really is the name of the game. Back throw. Ayden going high once again. Really good tool, and not going to get caught by that up smash. Twan calling out landing on the platform, but Ayden not biting. Great approach angle as well. That's such a good angle to approach Min Min from. She just cannot easily cover that. The deep ball, even on Hollow, not quite going to do it. Okay, but just the up B there. Twan takes first blood here in Game 3. But now Ayden has some work to do to try and claw this back. Great parry, but you see Twan is rightfully very scared of that forward air. Is just kind of fading back as Ayden tries to land that move and seal the stock. And that's going to do it. That is an unfortunate way to lose the stock, but that is the way it goes with Min Min in a matchup like this. Some characters just have a lot of different ways to edge guard her. And Peach, definitely one of those characters. Ayden, big damage, 58 onto Twan. It's just so good with those turnip conversions. Oh no, the roll in. What's the correct option, Ayden? What are you going to do to get out of here? The jump is good. Twan now has Ayden in the corner. Can you convert this into a kill? But Ayden again sneaks over. Stitch face on deck. This is very scary. He's going to get the regrab on it, though. Great dash attack. Oh, no. No, great coverage from Ayden, but Twan finds a way back. Forward throw, still not quite going to do it. Didn't have a jump. Man, the turnips off stage is such a good tool. And again, Twan, fantastic at recovering, don't get me wrong, but There's only so much you can do on Min-Min, right? Especially when you're playing against a character like Peach. And big damage. Ayden trying so hard to find a way in and seal this stock, but it would just be the up air actually from Twan. 54% on Twan, but you know, that's not a huge amount for Min-Min. If you find that one miss tech, that one tech chase, the sky's the limit. You can still bring this back, and you know that Ayden knows that. Oh, tech chase situation. Twan couldn't hit the tech. Aggressive side B, and it's not going to get punished. Ayden sneaks in, finds that. Oh no! It's the turnips, man. It is the turnips. So good from Ayden to find those turnip edge guards. Just was not finding them previous games of the set. But not the case here. So let's see how Twan can adapt here. Because you gotta adapt. You are fighting for your life in this tournament.
3, 2,
Back on Hollow.
1, go!
Twan feeling like this is the right choice. Nice forward throw there from Twan. Just trying to charge up that laser, you know. Ayden though finds a way in. Continuing the ledge trap. Great forward throw as well. These up airs on the ground are such good tools for Peach because they do cover a lot. Just any aerial like that at the ledge is so scary because they're just so fast. They don't have too much lag. It's really hard for characters like Min-Min to find a way around that. Ayden hugging the center platform, but we'll get anti-aired by Twan. And can Twan find the kill here? We've seen Twan take quite a few stocks with up smashes today. Aggressive dash attack. Ayden finds that forward air though versus the situation, putting on some pressure in the corner. Great tomahawk. It's so scary when Peach goes for that. But great recovery from Twan again, coming at it from an angle that's not easy for Peach to cover. Nair, though, is going to take it, so Ayden has a stock lead here. Big damage. Oh, but not too much, actually. Ayden trying so hard to tack on more damage here before you lose the stock, but Twan finds that back throw. Very scary. Ayden forced to go high up there. Now, can you get past the meatball? Ayden sneaks in. Using such a good use of this dash attack, but the Nair is going to even the score. Twan does not have too much damage on them. Oh no, the down air is going to convert into it, or into the forward air, I should say. Now with a counter as well. Ayden's been very strategic with these counters, only using them when Twan is close enough to actually get hit by it, potentially. As I say that. Coming up a little bit short there. Twan now trying to tack on some damage. Every time you lose neutral versus this character, you take so much. You see Ayden really struggling to find a way in versus these Rams. Oh no, the aggressive grab though, and that is Ayden's ticket. Nice nair from Twan to alleviate some pressure on the ledge, though. Now the meatball is out. Wow, very aggressive down smash attempt, but Ayden seeing right through it. Finds the way in. Now, very scary situation, but nobody got the grab. Ayden trying so hard to put on some pressure on the ledge here. Finds that forward air. Can Ayden take the stock? No, great down air from Twan to find a way out of that situation. And now a potential reversal here. Very aggressive forward air on the landing. Back air, not quite gonna do it just yet. Get up attack, nothing doing. The tomahawk forward throw, not going to do it just yet. Can't each seal the stock, though. The back air. Ayden trying to punch their ticket to losers finals, and Twan is on their tournament stock, but they're not going to go down without a fight. Back air, dash attack. Ayden looking good, trying to find a way to seal this without too much extra credit. Oh wow, Twan finds that up B to even the score to an extent, so not too much extra credit. That's what Twan needed. Oh no, and the rolls in. You cannot be doing that versus Mimic. No jump either. Oh, never mind, he did have a jump. Ayden is just that guy. He saves his jump at all costs. Can you find a way off, though? The Ram is so good at locking down space, but Ayden still boxed in here, and the grab mix-up as well. What an advantage state from Twan. Forward air, finds that way in. Dot eyes. Big damage onto Twan. The turnip setup isn't quite going to do anything, though. So scary for Twan. You cannot eat a forward air. Great parry from Ayden. It's so intense. Oh, that's not where he wanted to be. And the frying pan is going to take it. Ayden is moving on to losers finals. Great stuff to him. He will be fighting Yash. All right, chat. I am going to head out. Unfortunately, I have work tomorrow, and it is getting pretty late. But I hope y'all enjoyed the stream, and, you know, we're not done just yet. Yash versus Ayden is going to be a very hot set, so make sure you don't go anywhere. I was Sputnik, and I will see you all later.
trainer. Three, two, one, go!
Am I hot? Oh, wow. LOL. What is up, Guildhouse chat? What the literal hell did I just tune back into? Ayden damn near trying to go for a 0 to death. Poor Yash's soul. But luckily, being able to come right back to life here in this last stock situation. This is Losers Finals. Two very young, talented players. A fresh, young PR debut of Ayden and Yash, a man who we all knew is very capable of also being ranked anywhere. He's actually ranked back in Indiana, I believe that's the state. At Purdue. Shout out to Purdue University. Oh my goodness. Ayden find a forward air. Cleans it up. Game number 1. Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Mars Bars, on the mic here, helping you guys finish up the last few sets that we have tonight. I was not up here all night because low-key, I was a sad boy about brackets, but it is all good because sometimes we just don't get those bracket runs. But after playing an hour of Falcon Dittos with Nabil, Napster, Rosalina, yes, he plays Falcon, if you didn't know, I am now awoken. So, without further ado, let's continue on with the finals. Ayden taking that first one. Pretty close, too. I mean, we see Ayden get these turnip conversions. Very consistent, being able to rack up that damage, especially at low. And now Hollow Bastion will be the counter pick here coming off from Yash. Yash, of course, having a stellar bracket today. Can we talk about it? Beat Nestboy and beat Shrudik. Very solid run, but nothing too crazy out of the ordinary because the boy's been doing it for a while. It's just nice to have him here in NorCal. He did say that his time here in NorCal is wrapping up soon, so he at least wants to go out with a bang before returning back to school. I think that's what most people are doing, you know, because kind of a small bracket, as you guys have noticed. We're in Losers Finals, and it's relatively early, more earlier than most Guildhouses we've had, at least in the past. Are we finishing up before 11? Well, you know, we can dream, but I think these two are going to try and go the distance here to guarantee a grand final spot here. And of course, Yash made a good effort on Luis and Winners. took a game off the Inkling, but despite his efforts, Luis decided, you know what? You're about to reverse 3-0 me. Let me just go with good old Rob, clean up the deal. Now here we are. And now Ayden, of course, he's been fighting through losers for a minute. My man lost to Twan in winner's quarters, making the huge gauntlet of a comeback where he ended up taking sets on, I believe, Sputnik, who was just on the mic with you guys early on, who had a stellar run himself. Got 9th place, almost took Ayden out of the bracket, sadly did not, and Ayden's life continues. But Ayden did proceed to go on to beat Skylock, proceeded to beat Shrudik, and got the run back on Twan, and now is looking to take a Yash set, which I believe the last time these two played, Yash may have taken it. Actually, the last 2 times these guys have fought, Yash took it. It's double Elim style. Since Versus Reborn 207, I mean, that's about, what, 10 weeks ago? So obviously Ayden is thirsty for some blood. He's making it very point proven right now. He's looking to maybe take a 2-0 lead in the set. With Yash doing much that he can, he's been playing exceptional. Both these players earning their spot here in the podiums, but only one can continue on to fight Louis Money and Grands. We all know how that story goes. But there's no Nest Boys, no Napsters, no Twans, no Shrudiks, no Latios, no Wadara, no Era. It is good old Ayden and Yash looking to make their grand finals appearance here at Guild, which I believe, according to Yash, he's never been to a top 3 in Guildhouse. I think that's capped, because I feel like he's definitely been paid out here before. Who knows? Maybe these brackets have just been that good. An unfortunate parasol recovery from Ayden, not clipping the ledge, and Yash with a great freebie of an all forward smash. Got ourselves 1-1 set now. Yeah, like I said, Yash, the last time these two met was not too long ago, actually, back in June. And, you know, Yash also had a pretty good run at that youth net. He actually ended up snagging 2nd place, and guess what? He was like the 6th seed or something. Tonight, he's the 7th seed. No different. I always tell people, whenever there's a bracket and you feel like you're seated, you know, a little lower than you think, sometimes you pop off. And then it's vice versa for the people that are seated way too high. Unfortunately, they may have to fall victim early, which some players have. But hey, that's just kind of the natural course of these competitive brackets. You win some, you lose some. This Smashville game is looking very strong for Yash. Not going to rinse and repeat that 2 forward in, but 65 is a pretty good start in damage there for the PT. But of course, he needs a stock here, because against a character like Peach, you can't guarantee yourself safety any way you want it. Gets the rising up airs. Going to keep it very simple. Yash fighting right back with an Ivy Nair. And look at that Razor Leaf, just barely clipping the Parasol recovery, but not another punish until Bear Whip, Vine Whip, you already know. This is a very tough one to root for. Usually we have favorites this far in bracket, and usually I just choose the one who's least likely to win. Don't tell your friends. But, you know, these two are practically very strong competitors to be at the same level here, so it's very nice to see them kind of go at it. And also pretty nice for Ayden to get his run back, calling out the Ivysaur soaring through the sky, taking an up smash kill. And Ayden is right back into it, but of course, he's going to have to do a lot of searching here because Yash making it very difficult to even get anything beyond 1 turnip hit. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, because Yash was telling me he's never top 3 to Guildhouse, which I thought was hard to believe, but I guess it's true. But Ayden, of course, who's been, you know, he's been flirting a threat of being in grand finals. Gotten a couple 4ths and 5ths here and there. But, you know, this is a good opportunity for one of these players to at least, you know, get a personal W in their book, you know? I feel like whenever you go to a tournament, you got to fight somebody like, what, Louis Money? Yeah, Ayden's gotten third, which I believe. I think my best at a Guildhouse is fifth. I'm trying to make payout one day, Hawk. It's hard. I'm telling you. This shit is hard. Oh, okay. Okay, back airs galore. Gets a nair! And unfortunately, the buffered nair from Zard is going to push him further into the blast zone. And that's going to give Ayden a little bit of some time here to breathe. And perhaps maybe even tack on a little more damage here. 39. But nice tether cancel from Yash! Into the Razor Leaf up air. You cannot write the script any better than that. And Yash is now once again back fighting for his life. Gets the Squirtle up air ladder. It's evened up in percentage. Way back, more dares. Not going to find the follow. Good DI there from Yash. Ooh, I like that idea. City looking for a rush speed to ledge. Yash getting the tech chase. Not going to follow. Nair. Oh, this is scary if you're Ayden right now. Oh, it doesn't matter. Comes off the ledge with the turn and gets a double damage here. This could be huge for Ayden. Up smash. Very egregious. And now Yash has the upper hand. They're both nervous to find the opening. This is how it comes down. And the Stitch finds the shield breaker. I don't think Yash was prepared. I don't think any of us could react fast enough. That was a quick Stitch and kill from Ayden. Sometimes you let the RNG gods come to your favor, and exactly Ayden gets what he wants. So he's going to take a 2-1 lead. Which, by the way, Ayden's been fighting for his life since Losers 12s. That was a Stitch Waysa, indeed. He kind of just did that. Like, the ability to recognize, I don't even know if he recognized it off rip that it was, but he just had precision. He said, bink, bink, and that's a shield breaker. That actually decides a good amount. And now Yash has to fight down a game here. 2-1 lead for Ayden. Game number 4. And of course, Hollow Bastion we come back to. Nothing wrong with the stage pick here because, of course, we'd like to see if maybe Yash can make something happen. Couple hits here and there. Oh, I like that extension. Doesn't. Oh my goodness. Got jump scared by my own voice. Here we go. Okay, looking to make something happen here. Got the nair. Looking for something even beyond it. Ayden back safely. But once again, we rinse and repeat. Can Yash find the stock here? Zard's got a big tail. That big body's got some big limbs. They could do some damage when they hit the right spot. And there's Charizard hitting a fly right off rip. No shield, out of shield action. Just straight up did it. That's kind of what you have to do in those CQC situations. Sometimes you gotta jump scare your opponent. Sometimes you just gotta do something that you know is gonna work. But it's a once in a lifetime chance. You just gotta take the chance. And Yash, once again, takes a nice little lead here. He's going to have to hope to maybe hold on to it because now Ayden's in the driver's seat. And all of a sudden that reverse nair is going to take him back. The tether canceled. No punish. And the bear finally finds its mark. But a 61% insurance is anything that Yash could ever ask for. The Squirtle's coming back out for some damage, but Ayden is coming back for some blood. This turtle looking for a way to come down. Here we go. Tether cancels. Ayden is ready on the tether cancel. The Zard has to come out. Gets a reset. Oh no! Just in time to shield the Flare Blitz, and Ayden gets a punish. And Yash is down to his last stock here at the Guild Weekly. But he's got an opportunity to make it interesting. Let's see if he can find the timing. Finds a Razor Leaf. Not gonna find it. Off stage against Ayden, looking for the jump from ledge. Not gonna find it either. Ayden is keeping this pressure, but so is Yash. Not afraid to press a button. Gets the fine whip. Last stock situation. You can't describe the feelings these players are feeling because Ayden is looking to clutch in a grand finals visit. Yash is looking to fight for his life. That turnip combo got him 70. He's at 90. Do I hear 100? Not quite. Yash is looking to bring it back. It's a forward air. Big hits. Very scary. You're getting juggled by Ivysaur. A little bit of rage might be cashed in here. But Ayden, of course, looking to seal the deal. One of them is going to make their first Grand Finals visit. And in this Game 4, it could be anyone's game. Can Ayden close it? Nair out of shield. One last chance for Ayden. This could be it. It is! Well timed on the Toad, and Ayden makes Grand Finals at Guildhouse. What a run Ayden has been on tonight. He is going to guarantee himself his first trip to Grand Finals in his Guildhouse results career. How about that? That's insane. Look at me. You gotta love it. you gotta love it, baby. But of course, congrats to Yash getting third at Guild Weekly. Kind of crazy though. Yes, I think Yash. Yeah, he told me he's never been top 3 before at a Guildhouse. So hey, congrats. Your PayPal better be open, buddy. There's some money coming your way. And a little bit more for Ayden, as now he's guaranteed top 2 at this Guild Weekly. Appreciate you guys for watching, by the way. Don't mind my red eye, because low-key, I've been fighting allergies this whole week, and this shit is killing me softly with this game. I love it. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching Guildhouse Weekly. Of course, we're going to be getting right into our Grand Finals, but before we do any of that, make sure to drop a follow for the channel. I think Guilty Gear Strive just wrapped up a pretty hype Grand Finals, am I right? It was between Tene and Afo. Did Afo take it? I don't remember. There was a lot of hype. They were yelling and screaming. I would only assume maybe Afo took it, but if not, hey, he made a good one. Afo took it? Wow, Afo taking Guilty Gear Strive Weekly over Jonathan Tene. Only in NorCal. Yeah, only in NorCal you would find your up-and-comers or your veterans put up a fight against EVO finalists, like literally on a weekly basis. That's pretty sick. Shout out to Afo. I don't know if they're watching from the Guilty Gear side, but that's a W in my book. That's basically like watching somebody beat Louis Money tonight, which, hey, by the way, I'm not foreshadowing anything, but we could very much see something quite similar here in our ultimate side of things. But yeah, dude, it's awesome. Appreciate the compliments, guys. If you guys don't know already, my name is Mars Bars. Of course, probably heard my name multiple times. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me there, MarsBars_CA. I actually got a couple events that I do have planned going out to next month. So I will be traveling once more for casting, and as well maybe trying to do a little better than some brackets that I get. And yeah, hope you guys are ready for some grands. By the way, Luis and Ayden have played a plethora of times, unironically, since Ayden got ranked, okay? There was a time where these two kind of rarely, you know. And by the way, they're taking a top 3 picture. This is cute, because I think Yash said he had to go. Oh, look at these gentlemen. Fine gentlemen. You will not believe who the youngest in this group is. Well, actually, I think you can probably guess. It's the guy who's on the far left right there, Ayden. Young buck, barely starting his freshman year this coming fall. This guy's been in high school this whole time? Shit, man. These kids grow up fast. Yeah, the early top 3 pick is quite meta, I will say. At least it allows third place to say, all right, we got it out the way. I'm down. Thank you. I appreciate the shout out on chat, by the way, Tom. But yeah, this is it. Louis Money versus Ayden. Last 5 sets, Ayden has taken one, by the way. Ayden actually took a set off Luis back in July 11th, so about a month ago. Took it pretty strongly, but ever since then, it's been difficult for Ayden to kind of come back on top. Well, we'll see, because Luis has also been cooking up a hit. this has actually just been in the works. If you guys haven't been tuned in to Versus Reborn, which shout out to my weekly, grand finals of that tournament showcased the Louis Money Pits taking it over Lammers 44 in Pit Gunner. I know, that matchup sounds terrible for Gunner, and it is. But Luis made it look pretty symphonic. But I'm kind of curious to see how Ayden does against Luis. Oh, Jesus, the Bermuda Triangle sent Luis out of here. What in God's name? And he's going to take a lot more back to the paint. But yes, Ayden just fought Skylock in bracket today, and I believe that was a 30 ball for Ayden. So he's already kind of refreshed in this matchup, and honestly wouldn't be surprised if I see Ayden actually just take a game straight up right here, because he is all over Luis. Pitt never learned how to read, and Luis clearly never learned how to hit the damn person. Taking it right out of him. But this could be an opportunity for a stock. Early parasol from Ayden. Getting the hell out of dodge. Yo, is Luis using that special controller, Jared? I don't know what it's called off rip. Is it called the snack box? Is that what it's called? That's a fire name for it. Oh my goodness, my man is Daigo. But in this situation, Daigo would be winning, dude. Okay, forward throw. And a bomb gets pulled! Yo, Ayden didn't give a I actually have no words. I had Javi in my ear tell me that, so Ayden gets the grands with a stitch, and then takes a 3-stock over Luis by pulling a bomb. What's next? The goddamn beam sword? Are we in melee now? Are we actually pulling out all the odds? I don't think beam sword can get pulled in ultimate, right? I think it's a melee thing. But if there's any other item that's more scarce than a bomb to pull from Peach, I'm pretty sure Ayden's pulling it this very game. That's all I'm gonna say. And Luis has retired the pit for the rest of the night. Goes right into the rock. You knew it was coming. Oh, I like that conversion actually. Straight up, got the up throw into a falling up air. Just catching Peach being a little floaty. Now, of course, it's also a matchup that Ayden, I unironically believe he's very good at the Rob matchup. And I say this because he's definitely taken a lot of sets off some of our stronger Rob players in this region. I've seen him take a lot of sets off like H3K. I've even seen him take some sets off of our local mid-Robs. So this is a matchup he's pretty comfortable in. But of course, this is Louis Money we're talking about. So it's not just any other Rob. It's a guy you kind of have to, pay some mind to. These Peach Bombers are pretty greedy, but luckily no punish coming out of them. And damn, that is a swing on the tennis bracket and the straight stock right there. Ayden's playing hot. I mean, and he deserves it, right? He got to this point in bracket for a reason. Living off the down throw, or the up throw, I should say. He's got to be dead off this. Maybe. Even with damn near perfect DIs, it's too high percent. Yeah, I mean, at this point, we've seen Mr. Saturn get pulled against, I believe, Shrudek. I'm pretty sure that, like, there's a time in the nights where Peach mains in bracket just kind of like, they come together, they kind of give each other their energy to make sure that they get, all the item pulls they need in order to win. Because I swear it'd be happening at the right time for some of these sets that be going on. Oh, good heavens. Okay, he's off the stage. Try to get him with the ledge trump. Good heads up on Ayden. Unfortunately, you're going to take an up air. Living. Oh my god, contested up air with a down air? Okay, well, finally falls victim to rotor arms. Oh yeah, Ayden pretty much holding his ground despite down a bit. Can still bring this back his favor. That down smash. What a beautiful call out from Ayden. Gets the down smash to come through. And 4 up tilts. May I say, add another 6 down tilts. And that's it. That's the game.
Game.
This is how Rob wins, baby.
Rob
You ever just press the C stick 4 times up, 6 times down, and just go, I'm good at this game. Some goofy shit happening tonight, that's for sure. I bet you a lot of people just feel like I'm just so talented at this game. There's a yellow stick on the bottom right of my controller. I flicked up and down, and I just win. Because I am strong. Game number 3, taking us to Town and City.
Go.
Ayden, of course, was a pretty strong start, but unfortunately, Luis was just too damn veteran to feel like being down a stock is even like a big deal. Matter of fact, we're holding in. Luis even took a look away to the people probably watching the set. Yeah, definitely took a look at the boys watching from down below. And he's just like, you see that? You see that call out, guys? Pretty good. Oh my god, got another damn bomb. That's the second bomb of the set. Can we get a third? Chat, over under, we're gonna get a third bomb before the end of the set. We've already seen 2. Or I'm super down to see a third bomb, just for the shit and giggles. Bear me once, I can't speak English right now. Bear me once, shame on you. Bear me twice, yeah, you got it. I could see at least like 2 more stitches before a bomb. How about that? Look at you see some dot eyes, bro. Oh, we are jumping from ledge. Now it's looking dire for our hero Ayden. Oh my goodness, we're playing ping pong. Alright, well, Luis is feeling pretty good. Ooh, excuse me. I'll take my headset off for that one. Oh, boo. Hey, do it one more time for the fans? No? Fine. Okay, we got a bear. Okay, we're getting some damage back here, though. This is Ayden's counter pick to Luis, by the way, so might be a strong stage for Rob, but I assume Ayden has his favorites, which is Town and City, so if it's up there, he's gonna choose it. And that back air had no business hitting. My freaking goodness. Rob the character. Super Smash Ultimate. That thing had no business hitting from that deep. Jesus. Alright, this could potentially be the last game of the night. Ayden's debut in Grand Finals. Probably getting cut short. Unfortunately, if there's any other person in this bracket, look, who got you smiling like that, Luis? It's not, that's messed up, bro. Why are you laughing?
2, 1,
Game 4. I guess we're running it back. I think that's why he was speed given. Saw Ayden wanted to run it back, and Luis said, oh, okay. We're trolling. We might be trolling a little. I don't know what to tell you, Jeff. Like I said, you know, you get mind controlled once in a while by Luis. I get it. He's a handsome guy. I get it. You know? But I mean, for all that it's worth, it can't be that bad. On the bright side, they say that it's easier to get hypnotized by people if you have a lower IQ. So that just confirms to me that Ayden is a very smart gentleman. How about that? Shout out to Ayden. He is going to college. So I would hope he's smart enough, you know, to survive there. Because low-key, this Guildhouse Grand Finals might be harder than his 4-year curriculum for a bachelor's degree. I said it. I sound super like... That sounds super wrong for saying that. I'm sorry. Oh, baby. Well, the SD, count another stock. That's some added damage. This could potentially be Ayden's last stock of the bracket. Potentially the last stock in general for tonight. We did finish up the tournament pretty close. A little past 11. the end of the day, Ayden still has a little bit of fight in him. He might be trolling a bit. And I'm just waiting for something to happen. Hold on. Rob is at 171. Oh, and okay. At least I'm messing around with some. Not cha-cha. Yeah, that's looking dire. But regardless of how it goes for our heroes, shout out to, of course, Ayden for making it this far. A little smile on his face. Got the stitch. Okay, there's one. I did say there'd be 2 stitches before a bomb, but the way Luis is playing tonight, I don't think we're even going to get the chance to see if that is totally true. As right now, Ayden back against the wall, sitting at 149. Not much you can do. Let's throw out the white flag as Louis Money takes Guildhouse Weekly 189. But a very fantastic run from Ayden because he did in fact come from loser's side before top 8. Can we talk about that? He won. Let's do the map real quick. All right, you guys ready for this? You guys ready? So he won 2 sets in winners. Okay, loses to Twan. So what? That's 3 sets. He played 3 sets. Then he goes to losers, fights Sputnik, into Skylock, into Shrudik, gets the run back on Twan, into Yash, and then finishes the night with 9 sets. That's damn crazy. That's all I'm going to say on that because, hey, if you go 7-2 at a bracket, I mean, I'm jealous because, like, low-key, that's a great day for you. Even though you didn't win the bracket, I think most people are excited to at least make it as far as 2nd place, especially at Guildhouse when Luis is torturing these poor children, these poor kids. They have so much ahead of them, their futures. Tragic, but it is what it is. But hey, shout out to Ayden, career high at Guildhouse, and shout out to Yash, career high at Guildhouse. We've got a very fresh top 3 and a very fresh top 8, and also some very fresh sets all throughout the night. Unfortunately, that puts a wrap to our weekly events. I'm Mars Bars, by the way. Thank you so much for watching Guildhouse Weekly. Feel free to drop a follow, of course. Guildhouse doesn't only just run Smash Ultimate and Guilty Gear Strive. We also got Thursday for some Street Fighter 6, and you know, if you're a big fan of Street Fighter. And I believe Melee as well for tomorrow. And of course, Tuesdays, we still got Tekken on Tuesdays. Oh yeah. So there's a hot FGC gameplay, and there's no better place to watch it than here in NorCal. But as for tonight, I'm Mars Bars. Thank you guys for watching. I'm signing off, and probably gonna get some tacos without Jason. Jason, come back. Okay, bye.